well. Actually, yeah, the Polish pretty good at knifing. The Poles, the Polish. It's just the entire country, not the Poles. But yeah, the Swedes will start a CT, and I think we're ready to go live. Not live, says Emilio, so I guess it's not live. And I already told the players that I'm gonna say their names as they are in game. They are, of course, most of them tacked up with fake nicks, apart from Neo, Pasha, and Tars. Emilio also not with the fake nick, but yeah, I told them I'm gonna commentate with their nicks as they are currently in game, and they didn't change it. So yeah, we're gonna have a match between the Swedish mixed team, their lineup: Samster, U, Silos, Cosman, Smiley Face, Emilio, and they're playing against the Polish lineup from ESC Gaming: Neo, Pasha, Taz, something in Polish, and MMM, which is usually, I'm not really sure who. I can't remember who's who. One of them is Cuban. I think this is Cuban. And yeah, I'm not really. Is it? I can't really remember if it's a current lineup or if it's their old lineup where they have Lord in it. Does anyone remember? Do you remember, Niels? Niels doesn't remember. The lineup they have now, ESC Gaming, is that the one with Lord, or was that the old one? No one remembers. Chat will correct me in 2 minutes, no worries. But we're going to find that out later. Right now, we do have Emilio pushing down here on Kitty, getting a couple of frags, and as you might notice, the radar is black due to it being DE Mill, not an official map. So not everything is right. But right now, Silos will take 3 and then end the round. And we'll take it 1-0 for the Swedes. And of course, coming now in this anti-eco from the Swedish lineup will be one FAMAS and a couple of Bisons and a pistol from Exiles. Let's see here where the... Oh, okay, that's not going to work out. So, as you can see, the entire map is black. And the terrorists are here and the CTs... Wow, that sucks. But yeah, it's going to be towards middle, as I can see here right now with the X-ray function. So I guess I'm going to keep that on the entire game for you guys to know what's actually going on. But Silos, absolutely beautiful right now. Picks up a triple with that PT50. And Samston comes in with the last one. And oh, wow. Great play that round by Samston. Silos there. One of them is Jesper W. That's Samston as far as I'm concerned. Silos, not sure who he is. And let's see those guys. Okay, no one actually knew. Okay, okay. I'm just going to wait for you guys to see what you're saying about the players there. Why all fake, Nick? That's a good question, man. That's a good question. But right now, looking like a pure spray down from the CTs. Oh, Samster will be called Pasha, not really hitting his shot there. Ah, actually, he will get the headshot in the end. And they are playing it very, 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 very defensive, the terrorists. And yeah, there we go. Round, of course, goes to the Swedish lineup. And 3-0. Of course, best of 1. So it will be, of course, the winner of this goes through. And okay, Lord and Pasha. Okay, so MMM is Lord, and that means that I don't know how to pronounce it in Polish, but in English that will be something like Solari Densi. Is of course Cuban. Okay, so that makes sense. Let's see here. Smiley Face from the Swedish lineup. Doing some damage in middle. Emilio actually quite aggressive down here. What? You did? What? Kaboom? Well, I don't know who that guy is. But yeah, this match is like 50% these two teams playing on DE Mill. And the other 50% of the match is going to be like finding out who's who. And yeah. Just FYI. Okay. So there we go. A voice just told me in my headset and I actually thought it was him being smart, but actually it was just one of the Fragbite admins, one of the THOR open admins being smart in the chat. So, where do we have the T's right now? We do have 3 in B storage and 2 in A storage, as I can spot with the X-ray. Because, well, as you see, the map doesn't really work. So, Yeah. Let's see here. Silos pick up one. Actually picks up a double and really gives me flashback to another talented guy almost called the same thing. An old StarCraft Brood War player also called Celos with a double L instead of a single L though. But quite as talented as well, so seems pretty fitting that he's shooting all the heads right now. He is in the lead of the scoreboard with 17 points, sharing it with Samster Juju. Yeah, score right now 5-0. And ESC not as strong right now. I think they'll be coming back in this game. Of course, that is a very, very talented lineup in ESC Gaming, and surely they can bounce back from this early deficit. Emilio right in the middle of a smoke. I'm not even sure where he is. Oh, okay, he's down here in the middle. And he's taken out. You're alive, and you're dead. So right now the T's doing quite good work. Samster taking out one. Cosman with another one. And now running into the bomb site is Neo, but he's eventually going to be taken out by Smiley Face. And that's going to bring us on 6-0. So the Swedes really looking strong so far. And I think, is this a quarterfinal? I think it's a quarterfinal, so the winner of this one will go into the semi-final where they'll either meet Very Games or NIP. So it's going to be a hard match. Doesn't really matter what type of the bracket you're in. But Emilio and Samster will do great work here. Missing that shot, but luckily Celos is there. And here is Emilio to take the final frag, taking out Neo, and 7-0. And Cuban not with a single frag. Cuban, James Bond in the bottom of the scoreboard. 007. Yeah. Because when you can't get any frags, you just get the James Bond scoreline and you'll feel awesome again. It's kind of like being Batman, just with more style and less bats. And you're being bad. Oh, that was a bad pun, folks. Bad pun. But, no worries. Celos will pick up the first one. And actually, that was a bomb from Lord there. So now the bomb is down and Celos can guard this one. And not to be a dig or anything, but that's basically the round. Now they're just stuck all over the map. And Neo and Pasha needs to pull out something absolutely insane. No, it's not Jesper W. Okay. So it's not Jesper W, that Samster Juju guy. I thought it was. Let's see here. Neo picks up one, though. It can actually turn around for them now. Pasha can get onto the spawn site. Neo pick up a second one. Only with 4 HP remaining, he will still survive. And Pasha getting into a good position, but Neo taken out. So is Kuban. Now Pasha 1v3. Has to take out the orb in middle first. Oh, but he can't. Samster will take him out. And it's going to be 8-0 for the Swedes. And wow. What a turn of events. No one would have really predicted that. When we started this, of course, well, it's not a LAN Cup. I'm just throwing it out there that it doesn't really matter who ESC Gaming are playing against, but if they're playing on LAN, they have the advantage. Because they have played so many LAN events. And, of course, this is online, so the Swedes are just sitting at the usual computers, just fragging away. And in that kind of condition, it's always better to being the unknown team. And the unexperienced, I say, but they actually are quite experienced. But compared to ESC, everyone's unexperienced. Yeah, in a online situation, it's always better to be that team because you're the underdog, but you still get the advantage. Oh, Celos, godly aim, taking that 3 frags down the drain with ESC Gaming and Celos. Almost the same skill as the old Brood War Pro. Look at this guy. Ice cold killer. Sitting down and chilling, doing some yoga stretching. Yeah. He's getting ready to pick up even more frags. Currently at 15 and 3 deaths. Samster on 14 and 2 deaths. And this is not just against any team in the world. This is against ESC Gaming. This is against the Golden 5. And he's playing that well. Cosman picks up one through the smoke. Not quite sure how he got that. Okay, Samster is Jesper W, someone says in the chat. So that's pretty good. That means my assumption was correct. Now Cosman coming down here into... Oh, it's actually not... That's actually a great decision because the bomb's actually down there. He has to watch out now. There it is from Cosman, taking out Tass, and now it's just Cuban remaining. Currently 009, so he's one of the newer 00 agents. But still pretty damn cool. He just needs his martini and his suit. And a Walter. He might have a P250 or something, but yeah. That's probably... Oh, wow! He does have an AWP. That's almost as good as James Bond's P250, but he walks straight into the trap. Put down by Smiley Face from the Swedish team, and that makes it 10-0. What on earth is going on right now? I don't even know how this is possible. This is just so weird because they were actually... ESC Gaming were quite good at ESWC. They weren't as good as, of course, they were in 1.6, and I don't think they ever will be as good, like winning all the international tournaments and stuff like that. But still, I expected them to do way more in this match so far. Sig level. There's of course, Lord. And 11-0. These Swedes are ripping apart the Polish lineup right now. Ripping them apart. And actually, some guy in chat saying something about Tuscan. Tuscan being replaced by Mill, and that's actually not true. We're still playing Tuscan. And Pasha not even knowing what planet these guys are from. Where are you? Where are you from? Cosmo. I think Cosmo means cosmos, and cosmos equals space. And the Swedish are just trolling back. And Jesper W now going back into his usual fake nick, which is Mysan, a name that I really like. Wow, such movement skill. It's absolutely insane to see from Mysan. Or Jesper. And now he just struggles to find the frag here. Let's see if we can find the T. Oh, as Lord will take some damage. We do have Cuban here. Can he get this first frag? He will get his first frag. And can he get the second one? No. Mysan with the headshot. And actually, I do know he's called Jesper W, but Mysan just sounds so good. So I'm just going to keep calling him that. But, yeah. 12-0. This is absolutely sick right now. And right now I'm not really sure if they are... I think they're discussing BSZX in the chat, but just to ensure you guys that these Swedish guys actually don't cheat. Mysan or Jesper W was actually played in the SM, the Swedish Championships qualifier, and wow, he played so well at, I think it was a LAN final, or an offline final, and then they actually didn't want to go to the championships anyhow. But yeah, they're actually good players and they can play well at LAN. So it's mainly just, yeah, it's mainly just them being insanely good, or maybe, yeah, I don't think that the Polish team here, ESC Gaming, have tried to play Mill in Go yet. And yeah, I don't think they like it. Because ESC Gaming are actually quite good in Go, but right now they're not looking as good as they could look. As we see here right now, Mysan picking up 22, while Taz is now in the bottom of the scoreboard with 1. His kills costing around $39,000, which is quite expensive. Here's Cosman pushing down Kitty, missing that frag. And Smiley Face getting the double here. Celos now pushing in, trying to do some damage through the smoke. As Neo will pick up one, but eventually taken out. And Emilio comes in with a smiley. Oh, Taz! Huge frag coming out of Taz. Oh, whoa! What was that from Taz? Picking up the third frag this round. Now 2v1. Suddenly just turned it around. Absolutely mental coming out of Taz right now. Looking for that fourth frag. And he's not going to get it. Cosman is coming straight in there with the headshot. And now it's just Cosman versus Lord. Lord here picks up the bomb and runs towards that B bomb site. He sees his feet, but he does not go for the kill. Bomb is planted now. Cosman v Lord. Old school versus new school. He's going into the bomb site slowly. And Lord! Not nailing that frag. And wow, Taz did such a good job to turn it around for his team. But they couldn't manage to get that round. Cosman clutches the 1v2. And there we go. 14 to nothing. Is this going to be 15 to nothing? 16 to 0? Are they just that good? Are these guys just that good? But yeah, as one guy saying, chat, ESC just being bad on the internet as usual. Because, well, it's hard to like replicate their level at LAN because they're so good at LAN events. And they're way better at LAN events than they are online. They were in 1.6 as well, but this is just mind-blowing from the Swedes right now. Celos will pick up one Mysan all the way down in middle. And the question is, okay, they are, or at least the Swedes think, okay, the Swedes are right. They are going all the way down here. And Emilio, also a talented player in 1.6. Now on this bomb side, calling in it perfectly for his teammates, saying they are going towards B. Let's chill now. It's going to be 3v3, and they're going to have the good positions. Mysan does have the orb, and he can take out the first one. There is one. Emilio comes in one, and there it is. Only Lord remaining. And he's going to come in from long. Oh, wow. Huge headshot coming out of Lord. Mental from him. And now, can he take out the second one, actually? He struggles, but he finds a body. He walks straight into the trap. What? Mysan runs out of bullets. He does not secure that one. So it's 1v1 once more. Here on the B bomb site. Mysan coming in with a deal. What? Wow, what a pre-fire. Great movement coming out of Mysan there, of course. JW, Jesper W, good half. Really good half coming out of Taz. And if, well, wow, Neo wants the demos. Neo wants the demos. But yeah, of course, if someone played this good against me, I would also request demos. I don't even care who they were. Pasha just not giving a fuck, of course. That's a little good old troll there from the pole. But Mysan actually making his way onto the bomb site right now, looking good so far for the CTs of Poland. Here's Cosman though. Oh, picks up one onto Neo. Picks up the second one, but eventually taken down by Pasha, Smiley Face, and Emilio. The only two remaining. Oh, there is Taz with a jump headshot. Oh, not jump headshot, just a jump kill. Emilio now, all alone. 1v3, takes out the first one, but look at the HP of the enemy players. Can he clutch this 1v3? 50 seconds remaining, he goes for the frag, but not clutching it. Lord with 11 HP, Emilio with 31. Can he make the 1v3 clutch to win the